What's poppin', J-Fam? Today I'm getting Invisalign. I've literally waited like months, I mean technically years for this, but today's the day. So I'm about to head out, but yeah, my teeth, like, I know they look pretty straight in videos, but every once in a while, you know, we all have insecurities. But yeah, I got my teeth scanned a couple weeks ago, and I was just waiting for them to actually arrive. And today's the day we're actually gonna get them installed. Yeah, let's head over to the dentist. I'm gonna hopefully film as much as I can in the office, and then like take a look at everything. Ooh. Okay, it is very cold in Wisconsin today. All right, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. We made it. They totally did not let me film. They totally did not let me film. They totally did not let me film. I have the Invisalign clear liner inside my mouth. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ew. I am like not a big fan of saliva. So that is something I will have to either overcome or just continue freaking out about. So yeah, they did not let me film at all, mainly because like the office they have is like completely open. So like there were a lot of patients there and they didn't want anyone's like personal information to be like openly public. Yeah, I got them installed. So I have like the bag here. We can go through everything they gave me. Bear with me, I'm still like, these are my first words I've said. So usually when you get these, you get like a lisp when you first get them, and it can take a little bit of time for you to like learn how to speak. But the appointment was like extraordinarily quick. So it's like Spark. It's like, so it's Invisalign clear liners with like Spark or something, or like maybe that's like the branding. I don't know. I think my dentist talked something about that, but Spark's like a newer brand of it. But here's what all my liners look like. They all come inside of little bags, and each week I have to change them and adjust them. I'm gonna get a close-up of mine really quick. And then I also got this little box, and it looks like it has all my paperwork, and then the little containers for carrying my little liners with me. So they actually had to end up putting in some of these little like clips in my mouth. I think they're called like attachments, and they're gonna help my mouth like shift and adjust while I have the Invisaligners in. It kind of gives them leverage to kind of turn your teeth a little bit or pull them out a little bit. So that's what all those are. If you see all these things here, those are like on my teeth. Like they had to like glue them onto my teeth. So those are on me for a long time. And those help like turn the teeth. And you can see my teeth aren't that bad, but like I had my wisdom teeth for a pretty long time. I should have gotten them a little bit earlier removed.
Come up. Did you get your teeth?
But when I had them in, like they were putting a lot of pressure toward the front of my bottom teeth, and that like created something called crowding, and that's when all your teeth kind of like push up. Mine's not that bad. People usually have it a little bit worse before they get treatment like I'm getting. And like obviously it's something you don't need to fix, but you know, I make a lot of videos and I tend to talk to a lot of people in person too. So just personally for me, I kind of wanted to have that like, I don't know, security. I'm not really insecure about it, but it's just like something I wouldn't mind getting fixed, and it was like at the right time. The unfortunate thing too, I had to pay for this in like cash. Like since I'm over 18, the insurance I'm on, you have to be under 18 to get braces, and like if I would have gotten them when I was in high school, I would have saved so much money. But instead I got them now, which kind of shocked. But yeah, I don't know what the Invisalign looks like. Can I have a large Dr. Pepper?
All right.
And that's it. Dr. Pepper. My dentist would probably kill me if they knew what I was about to do. Right. So, before I can eat or drink or do any of the things that I like to do, we have to take my Invisaligners off. So, conveniently in my man purse, I have the container where my Invisalign needs to go. So, I'm gonna pop these out and yeah, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because I just touched my dog. All right, so we're gonna go from the back. Let's see if we can get a close up of what these little clip things look like. Can you guys see how it's like protruding? Right there? Oh, I am revealing everything in this video. The Invisalign is supposed to stay in your mouth for about 22 hours a day. That literally only gives you about 2 hours a day of eating and drinking. I look like a TikToker. Like, alright, so I just ate, and now it is time to put back on my Invisalign retainers. But I do want to like show you what a close-up of these, because they're actually made using 3D printers. In case you didn't know, I really like 3D printers. These are all of my 3D printers. Let me know if you want videos on these, but yeah. But these retainers were made with something similar to these. These are resin printers. and we'll actually be able to see the layer lines of these Invisalign braces in this video, so let's take a look. All right, so on the table I have something I've personally 3D printed with my printers, and then I have my Invisaligners. I just rinse them off. And we're gonna take a really close look at this. I'm gonna turn on my macro camera. So on my 3D printer, you can see the layer lines, and these are the lines that the 3D printer uses. It prints layer by layer and slowly adds more plastic to it. And you can obviously tell how many lines are in here because the 3D printer is not that accurate, or it doesn't have this small layer lines. But when we look at the Invisaligners, you can actually start seeing some of that same artifacting. You can see the very thin layer lines, like right here, and you're actually able to tell that it's not a perfect piece of plastic. It actually has many layers that build it up, and that's why this technology is so cool, because instead of having to have a single mold, you can make anything you want using the 3D printers that they have. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a little hard to tell, but you can tell from this one what the layer lines look like, especially at the tips of things. You can see what they look like. And if you look at the top of all the bumps on the Invisaligners, you can actually see all the layer lines, which is super fancy. The printers that they use are extremely accurate and can really get a lot of detail. Compared to mine right here, it doesn't have as much detail as these ones have. So yeah, really awesome. I'm gonna brush my teeth and then plop these things in. If you want me to make some more videos, or if you have any questions about this, feel free to comment down below. I'll be free to answer those, or on my Instagram at James Morelan. All right guys, so it's like 2 o'clock. I'm about to head to my first class of the day. And yeah, the Invisaligners are in. I don't really see them, I don't really like notice them, and I don't have to really speak in this class, so hopefully no one really notices. But let's go to school. I am back, and I don't know what happened, but I did develop a lisp. I think it's because I've had these so long that it's like hard to like properly speak. It takes like a lot of energy and a lot of thought. So I actually developed a lisp in my class, and I had to speak in front of everyone, and like I was talking about spam, like the food spam in my marketing class, and like I think a lot of people noticed that I had a lisp. I was like, oh, spam this, spam that. So you know, it's back. But I just got home. I have to take my dog to the groomers. I'm gonna get some people's reaction of what my Invisaligners look like. There we go. Yeah, so class wasn't bad, but let's go. All right, babe, want to look at my Invisaligners?
Mm-hmm.
Just look at my teeth. How does it look?
Well, they look so crisp.
Like you can see it, and then,
I can like slightly see it.
Yeah, and like I have a little bit of a lisp now. A lisp.
Oh, tiny.
It goes away.
It's
It comes in waves. It went away the whole time I got it, and then like I had class and I speak in front of everyone, and then I was there, and then people heard my lisp.
Really, they heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, this is what it looks like when I take it out.
Oh my god. Jeez, it's stuck on there. Whoa. Oh my god.
Yuck. Oh, that feels so weird without it.
Really?
This is like the first time I've had it on for like hours. This is so weird. Here, look, I have these little brackets on my teeth. Like,
oh, I see it.
yeah, it's they have a bunch of them on my mouth. But that's like what helps give it leverage when you put it in. But like it makes clicks when you put it in. It feels so weird to have it out because like my teeth are now like free. So much saliva. I hate that. That's like my biggest pet peeve. All right, so it is time to take Cooper into the groomer. He is really furry, and like the last appointment, the groomer couldn't make it, so it's been pushed back for like weeks. All right, so a little bit of update. We were actually shopping a little bit, and I started tasting blood in the back of my mouth. I think I might have cut some of my gums, but it's actually very soft. Like the plastic for the Invisalign is actually a lot softer than I thought. So I think I might have just like cut something just from pushing pressure, but it's actually not that bad. But yeah, updates to follow. All right, guys. It is my tongue that is bleeding. It kind of stings. I think I cut it on the bottom from talking. So I guess my gums are okay. It's just my tongue. There's Cooper. It's Cooper! So shaved! He's so shaved! Oh my gosh.
It's like a little lamb.
He looks really cute. This looks nothing like the dog we had before. He's so soft and tiny. All right, guys, so that is going to be it for the video. The Invisaligners are in. So it did end up cutting the bottom of my tongue. Like right over there, I think just because I was rubbing up against the bottom when I was speaking. So I'm kind of gonna take it chill tonight, not really try talking. But yeah, it did kind of cut my mouth. And yeah, I don't really notice any pain other than that. Like I don't notice the teeth like stretching or moving or anything. So it's pretty much solid. And also, by the way, technically I Googled this. So technically these are not Invisaligners. My dentist's office called them Invisaligners, but they're technically a different brand called Spark. And Spark is like a newer one that's actually like more see-through than Invisalign. So there's a little bit of a difference, but they're basically the same process. So I referred to it Invisalign, and also I called it Spark in this video. So it's a mix of both. It doesn't really matter whichever one you're getting. It's going to be the same process, but just wanted to clarify that at the end. All right, take care. Peace.